just do some of this. And... Oh, hey, CMN. This is my highlight reel. Thought I had some of my room ambiance to see where all the magic happens. But first, we gotta lay down some ground rules. Number 1. I have made and appeared in a lot of stuff. Seriously, here's a list. I looked good in this. I made this one. This one was fun. This one was the first one. I was the cameraman for this one. This one hurt my leg. I was here. I obviously looked good in this one as well. And I made that. And I know for a veritable fact I'm missing at least 2 more additional things here. So there's a lot. 2. I don't rate stuff. I let my works rate themselves. I judge my work by how fun it was to make, not really how well it turned out. Yeah, that's kind of hypocritical, but, well, I got nothing to counter that. Finally, my versions of being serious is to be as unserious as possible. So I made this as a joke, but it's serious. So it's a serious joke? I think that's what it should be, but, we'll just get to the reels.
Number 5, Play Preview.
The story wasn't the greatest, nor the B-roll, or really much of anything, but I did enjoy this simply because of the topic. Since I've been here at PHS, I've watched our news team review our plays and musicals, and never really got the chance to include people outside of just the main characters. Plus, my friends and I have never gotten the chance to express how we feel about the show. So, although this wasn't incredibly executed, the fact I was able to do it with my friends and finally show the side I wanted to show was a nice feeling. The most glaring flaw to me about this story is obviously the B-roll. Our interviews were pretty on point, but the actual footage just was hard to work with. Really, that's no one's fault. The poor lighting and the lack of action in the show don't set up many cues for gripping storytelling. If I could make any suggestion for future theater CMN staff, don't interview the leads. They're probably popular enough as is. Find the people who don't tell the story, but make it.
And, it progresses.
Number 4, Christmas Commercial.
I had a dream. A dream to change how CMN does their commercial patterns. Let's be honest, the same old, repetitive video of a person walking out, doing a twirl, and then going to the next clip isn't exactly entertaining. And it's just barely informative. I want something more, and something more comical too. I don't know what it was, but around this time I was thinking about those crappy commercial channels you see in motel rooms, and I thought, what if I made a commercial like that, but for Christmas? And so I did. Let this segment be a lesson. Sometimes your stupid ideas and infomercials made to scam you come in handy. I would say the biggest issue, but also an unintentional bonus to this segment, was the green screen. I wanted to give it a TV grit kind of look, so I actually put over a grain modifier over the video. But when it came to the green screen, I couldn't exactly control what got clipped and what didn't. The end result involved something turning out, see-through. That's alright. I thought it made my final result seem more fitting to what I was looking for in the end.
Number 3, Leaf Brigade Nat Sound.
Hear that?
Exactly. It was nothing. But I think that's what makes this segment so special.
It was a close tie between the Christmas commercial and this one, but I think the Nat Sound was just a little more involved and unique than anything else I've really seen on CMN. Obviously, I was pretty inspired by the Nat Sound presentation that we were shown. Plus, before that, I didn't even know things like this existed. But from that moment, an idea to try and make a segment like that began to brew in my mind. I didn't know what to pick, however, and that is where once again my dumb instinct kicked in. At the end of class one day, Rachel was looking for another person to help with the Leaf Brigade that afternoon, and I thought for a second. You know what I thought. I know what I thought. And so I volunteered to join her and to make this segment exclusively a Nat Sound. Luckily for us, raking leaves and people talking are a pretty easily workable thing to put into a video, so telling the story wasn't hard, but editing the video, oh, I did not like that as much. I never worked in the 3-layer steps, far, medium, close, but when we started getting shots and editing, I quickly realized just how annoying it was pairing the right footage together. In the end, I was very proud of this segment. It is visually stunning at times with excellent B-roll, and the interviews that weren't people screaming into the mic were interesting and captured a more student perspective to the topic than something that was just an activity. But the biggest bonus, I didn't have to rake as many leaves.
Number 2, Breaking Bad Commercial. Ha!
I bet you thought I was going to say the Breaking Bad episodes, but that's really off. This commercial was revolutionary. I had many commercials beforehand advertising the week's Winner Gets a Lemon episode, but this one I wanted to change. And it all started with a mistake. That mistake being the music. Yep. I was originally just going to have the clip feature the Breaking Bad opening music over some of my interviews, but the moment I realized I added a different song, the current one being The Ballad of Heisenberg, I actually liked it more. From this mistake, I decided, hey, no one wants to just see an interview and then the ending. Let me spice it up and make it look like an actual movie trailer. And I did. I took the most interesting clips and the funniest moments, added to this more bouncy soundtrack, and the end result completely changed my expected outcome. It was enthralling, it was active, it was eye-catching, and set up a great potential for people to see the episode. It was actually so fluid I decided to make it for all future ads, ditching my original pick an opening, pick a closing, pick an interview, and put them all together into a new, let's take the best parts of the episode and add some music, and get this end result.
Alrighty, folks.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, everyone.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty, folks.
Alright, it's showtime, folks.
And welcome back to this week's episode of...
And finally, number one, you know what it is, it's the best. I mean, come on. What more is there to say? Yes, I have favorites. Yes, there's this and there's that. But let's be honest, it isn't just one episode. It was the entire glorious result that burst from one idea. You give me an individual episode and I can point out my thought process, the planning, the execution, everything we had to do to make them. No episode is alike. The further we went, the further we grew. It was a plain and simple constant that anyone who just watches the show from beginning to end every week could have seen. There is true effort, true imagination, and true personalization in each piece. And because of that, it was the most fun, most entertaining, and the most interesting media I've ever concocted as a result of CMN.
On location, filming Winner Gets a Lemon. How's everyone going, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Behind the scenes, Winner Gets a Lemon, episode 12? Episode 12, music episode. Yep, just going back to class right now, so you guys should like it. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys. Peace out.
And remember, folks, when life gives you lemons...
You thought that's how it was gonna end it all? Yeah, right.
You make lemonade. Thanks for watching.